Welcome back to Robin Reviews. I want to thank you guys for all the love. I know I said I'm just doing this for fun, but on the video I did yesterday of the Marvel Legends series helmets of Ant-Man, Iron Man, and Spider-Man to go to bed with, I think, 6 views and to wake up with over 800 was kind of awesome. So keep that up if you're able. Like, subscribe, and hopefully you enjoy the content. As I said a while, I like to switch things up, and I've been holding this one for a while. I can't even get the full picture here of what this box is, but this is the Galaxy's Edge Mace Windu lightsaber. This is something I got in the spring. I traded away some things that I had for it. It's something I've wanted for a long time. I ended up getting it on eBay, and so I wanted to walk you through. The only thing I haven't put in the frame is the outer shell that just has a picture of the lightsaber, as well as the instruction manual I removed just for ease. But you don't get the full view, but it is quite a long box. Some of the pictures that I saw of boxes like this, I wasn't sure if this was a hard shell, but the one I have is it's a very hard cardboard, and it's got the image printed on there. And so let's dive in. Ever since I saw Samuel L. Jackson as Mace Windu, I wanted the lightsaber just because the purple is so unique. I know there's a whole conversation out there about blue and red, good and evil, and this is kind of in the middle because he can kind of hit on both. And so I always wanted it. And no, one of my biggest pet peeves though about Samuel L. Jackson as Mace Windu is actually then when you have Samuel L. Jackson in the MCU as Nick Fury, who's now met Spider-Man, played by Tom Holland, and then in Civil War, Tom Holland makes a Star Wars comment. Anyway, so there's a whole thing where if Star Wars exists and the movies exist, now I know he references, I think, Empire, but still it kind of throws it into whack that Spider-Man, Peter Parker, likes Star Wars movies. You know, they have the Death Star as well, and yet you also have Samuel L. Jackson, so it's a little interesting how they would get through that. So this, as I say, this is a hard cardboard, and so it just actually just lifts. And so I'm going to walk you through. I'll give you a good view here, but I'll walk you through each piece of what it comes with. We'll start over here. They give you actually, and this is one thing I've never actually used, they give you a belt clip. And so if you ever want to, you know, you have the urge to have the lightsaber on the belt clip, which I'll show in a minute, you can do that. And it also comes with a stand, and then pieces which go on the stand. And so it comes with this hard plastic, which slides in to here. If I can get it to slide in. Never actually put it on here, so if you're wondering why it's taking me forever. And then it also comes with these two clips, which simply attach on the side here, and then the actual lightsaber then can be held into place. I personally, instead, for mine, so that's what the clip looks like. I, for mine, actually went with one of those command hooks. It's not it's not super light, but it's not super heavy either. And so what I've done, and maybe I'll include a picture in the comments if I'm able to, I have two command hooks, one for the hilt and one for the blade. And so it just kind of rests there. And what's nice about the hilt, which I'll show now, is it does have these ridges, and so the hook kind of just, it sits right in there. So this is the hilt. I will say it's much heavier than I anticipated. I mean, it's not super heavy, but it's not light. Like, you know, this is good quality. And so you can see a few things, and I'll bring it around. I like the artwork for the belt clip here. This is where the sound comes out the bottom, and I'll mention the batteries, and that's where the batteries go in as well. You unscrew that, and then a thing comes out that you can pop the batteries into. And then the on-off switch, which I've just left the sticker on there, which I don't think Mace would need. But really, really cool job that they did with this. And actually, the funny thing is when I opened this, I got a little scared because, as you notice, it's missing something pretty major. Before I get to the actual blade, the one thing I also noticed when I put this all together and I turned it on for the first time is that the blade was red. Now, anyone who knows anything knows it's supposed to be purple, and so I had to go to my trusted friend Google and find out why is Mace Windu's lightsaber red, and I just found out that's what happens when the batteries get low, is the colors change. And so it's a really, on the one hand, it's frustrating because there's a lot of batteries that go in it, but on the other hand, it's also beneficial because it tells you when you actually need to switch your batteries. And so when you unscrew the bottom, as I've mentioned, so this whole part from the belt clip down comes off. This pops out. I think it's 3 AAAs. And that's all it is. I mean, it looks like one of those cow things, and you tip it over and moves at you. It does not moo at you, don't worry. And then if you notice the bottom part, you can, if you see the light at the end there, so the sound goes right through to the end. And so you just pop that back in and turn until it goes in. Only one way to go. And then you put that back on and screw it back in. When you actually look at the lightsaber at the top, where the blade goes in, it has a little protector in it, a little cup protecting it, and so all you do is you remove that and you are ready to go with your lightsaber blade. The neat thing about the creation, I guess, how this is put together, is there's only one specific way, and you can't really see down the shaft there. But there's only one specific way that the blade goes in. And so what you do for this is you lift it up, and then nestled between this foam at the bottom is the lightsaber blade. So I'm going to put the head down for a minute and show this. I'll just take it out of its plastic. It's not normally in its plastic. I just felt for this video I was going to. And so there's the blade. And the neat thing, if you look at the bottom, you can tell when it goes into the hilt, there's only one possible way it can sit. But it comes with, you can see the 2 bumpers here. It comes with 2 different ways it can come in. And so what you do, and I'm going to try and hold it in the middle so you can really see what I'm doing, is you put it in and you twist, and then you push down, and then you twist again. There you go. Sorry, it took me a sec because I'm trying to do it while also watching the video. And so you get the full thing. And again, the hooks that I have. And so the stand that you have can hold everything. And it just holds it up straight. Or you can take the blade out. And this is going to be harder to do space-wise. But when you do the classic, you... to try and turn it a bit. There you go, you get the full view. There's Homer again. And one of the underlying things that's cool, not underlying, one of the secrets that's cool about this, I love the sounds it gives off. And so has the normal running sound, has the sounds like if you were to swing it. It's the sounds you'd expect them to have. One of the cool things that I didn't know about this, and it's really hard to demonstrate by myself with the camera, but if you're holding a lightsaber and you do a blocking motion, like a jerk to your right or left with your hand, you will see at some point on the blade a noise and a flash of green. It's such a cool little touch for those who might not know. It's essentially what it would look like if you're blocking a blaster shot from a stormtrooper. And so if you're cosplaying and someone shot at you and you jerked your arm to the right as if you were going to block it, the lightsaber reacts as if you've blocked it. It's a nice little touch that they added in. And so that's what you get if you order. This is, again, Galaxy's Edge. This is the full hilt and blade. I've read online there's so many different kinds you can get now. You can get NeoPixel and some other ones where you can actually change the color. I prefer just the one color with the one hilt because that's what I wanted. I have looked at other ones. I do have a more reasonable Kylo Ren Black series. I've had that for a long time. It's cool too, but for this is the tops for me. This is a Mace Windu. It was definitely worth it to get. So thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments what you think. And please, if you're able, like and subscribe. And thanks again for watching. Bye.